I've been writing and publishing now for about 10 years. With writing and publishing, I do not mean publishing books, but writing and publishing it to the internet. Now it's August 29th, 2025. And at this point in time, I've published 14,000 videos to YouTube, some of which are conversions from written form into speech. In this, I want to explain why I have the comments disabled. There are a couple of points, and I think these points still hold. In the last years, I thought a lot about this. So here is the basic idea. This here is my work. I put time and effort into this. And even my reputation by putting myself on video. If now somebody wants to respond, they also need to have skin in the game, as Nassim Nicholas Taleb would put it. Skin in the game means that there is risk, there is something to lose. The initial piece of content, as well as the response, need to be on equal risk levels. Now, if I make an account and I put a picture of a famous actor into this account profile, and then I write a few words, then the risk distribution is not equal. And he who responds carries almost no risk at all. This allows possibly to be more direct, to be closer to what the mind actually says, and to have to use less social fences. While that sounds like an advantage, it might be for the person, it is not for me. Another point is the following. Words often have multiple meanings. So now if I say something, and I say something is great, then great can be a lot of things. If I say somebody is tall, then it can be great, but now he's tall. It's more specific. If now I say somebody is 1 meter and 90 centimeters tall, that's even more specific. So the more words I use, and also the more body language I use, and tonality, etc., the more clear the message becomes. So also here there is an asymmetry. I am using clearer language, whereas the commenter only uses text. Therefore, it is a lot less specific. Therefore now, it is also not very useful feedback because there is not that much information in the comment. Because it is just text, it is not that specific. And the final argument I think is the most convincing. This brain here is human. What this means is that I am quite limited in my power output. What this also means is I'm quite limited in my data input. I'm not ChatGPT, so I cannot read all the books of the world in a couple of, hours, days. But as of now, I'm only at 530 books. Now, if I assume my videos are at a level where people watch them, then there is a certain ratio of comments to views. So this creates an incentive that the more views I have, the more comments I get. But my brain cannot suddenly process way more comments just because I get more traffic. So the feedback is imprecise. The feedback might also be just way too much. After every video, I already know very many mistakes I did. And I cannot implement so many changes at once. So I record the video and then I do the next video. And I already know there are things that I can improve. And what if I just improve these? And I don't try to improve the 17 or 50 different things other people think that I should improve. But